update too, you probably noticed already, but if you're hungry or thirsty, let Lana know and she'll sort you out. And very, very excited to announce the next hour and a half or so of music will be a tribute to J.J. Hayes live.
Really quick, for anybody in here who doesn't know, there's this dude, J.J. Hayes, right over here. And he's been coming here a long time, and he writes these great songs, and he performs them very well. And for some reason, a bunch of us decided to cover them all last year. Ray Brown here and myself helped put together, along with a lot of other people, especially Brian Speaker, who isn't here but helped a lot, and just everybody who's involved. So everyone's gonna come up and do one of JJ's songs. If you're a music person, we're gonna try and go roughly in the order of the record we made, and I'll come tell you you're next. Right? I think that'll work. We'll all use this guitar. If you need to go at a different time, come talk to me. I think Ray's gonna talk a little about the record, and then we'll get started.
Well, I just wanted to say that I looked at Bo and I's Facebook messages from last summer, and the first record, the first time I could find it was mentioned this was July 8th, and I wrote to Bo and said, I think this was your idea, JJ tribute album, and talked a little bit, and he wrote back and said that's a great idea. And then we talked about who we would, like how we would do it and how we would get people on it. And at the beginning we said if we can get 7 people on it, that would be great. And we said that Charles Mansfield and Rebecca Satellite had showed interest. It started with Bo and I saying we wanted to cover JJ songs, and then it turned into that. And I said Charles and Rebecca also want to cover JJ songs, so we got to get them in. And then I had one message that says, what do you think about Steve Stavola? And he wrote back in all caps, Steve Stavola would be amazing. And then we started on it, and we thought it was just going to be a small thing, and I put my track on, Ray Von Brown put theirs on, and that was cool. And then Bo put his on, Robot Princess, and I thought, this is getting pretty big now. And then the next one was Speaker, Dan Pinta, John Berger, Rachel Laitman, and then we all realized, oh, this is going to be much bigger than we thought. And it's funny that Charles and Rebecca were like, they added theirs much later, even though they were part of the original group. And then Charles was early. But then we all played at Otto's. And that was the first night we discussed it in public. We all got banned for life from Otto's, which we're all still happy about. And so the beginning was Ray Von Brown, myself, and Bo. And Morgan was put in charge of getting Debbie Dalton on the album, which she eventually succeeded in. So anyway, I'm going to play the first song, which is called Spark. And I have to play the piano a bit before I learn it. I don't dig you, better dead, even though you fucked that guy from Joe Jackson's band. Oh, and I don't dig you, better dead, even though I know you blew that transit cop. And I don't dig you in a prayer flag world. I don't dig you, better dead. I don't dig you, better dead. Even if you multiply imaginary mothers. Oh, and I don't dig you, better dead. Even though you had a gaping hole in your womb. Oh, and I don't dig you in a prayer flag world. I don't dig you, better dead. I don't dig you as an eternal Facebook friend, kept alive, and all those post are like some faded roadside wreath, hanging on, hanging on. I don't dig you, better dead. Even if your spark should move into another set of molecules. Oh, I don't dig you in a prayer flag world, destined to be born again and forget just who you were. Oh, and I don't dig you kept alive in these rhymes. I don't dig you, 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 better dead.
Should also mention, thanks to JJ Hayes for providing the guitar that we're all going to use.
Hey, get Ray to autograph.
Oh yeah, hold on, Ray, you got to get back up here. He left. JJ, being the cool guy he is, who's really appreciative of all of us for some reason, gave a pen, and he wants everybody who performs tonight to sign his guitar, which is really sweet. So Ray, you got to do that when you get a chance. I'm gonna leave it on this table over here, so everybody remember to do that. Is that coming through? Okay. When you turn 32, you've outlived a mighty crew. Janis Joplin, Jimi Hendrix, and Robert Johnson all got 5 years on you. As I sat at my desk in 1989, a Kid Rock sat by the lake in northern Michigan. My hair was short, my hours long, I did the work of lawyers. But the law brings death as scripture attests, as did the classic rock stations. I was searching for a spirit to bring me light. And you may not have liked my choice, but it got me through those nights. Cause the rum was in the drawer, Malcolm X hung on the wall, and the Weasley voice of Eazy would fill the whole damn hall. Cause I broke that boombox out when the bosses all had gone, and played straight out of Compton all night long. Well, I never did like that Leonard Skinner song. Could seem to go mighty lightly on something mighty wrong. I preferred the sounds of the sons of southern refugees crying, fuck the police, fuck the police, fuck the police. Cause the rum was in the drawer, Malcolm X hung from the wall, and the Weasley voice of Eazy would fill the whole damn hall. Cause I broke that boombox out when the bosses all had gone, and played straight out of Compton all night long. Yeah! That fall in autumn, hip-hop began to rot, and the gangsters became the masters, like at the end of Animal Farm. And my conscience bothers me when I go looking for the truth, but I love to hear that crazy motherfucker named Ice Cube. Cause the rum was in the drawer, Malcolm X hung from the wall, the whole damn hall. 'Cause I broke that boombox out when the bosses all had gone. Played straight out of Compton all night long. I played straight out of Compton all night long. I played straight out of Compton all summer long. Thank you. Charles, can you come up next? Charles Mansfield.
Sign it. Sign it big. Sarah, but
Yeah, we're gonna. Okay.
Scrap is sort of gonna be right up the rear.
I'm just gonna sit down.
Okay. And the cable's just right down there, so.
the first song. I had fun. Thanks for letting us do that.
Check 1, 2. Okay, Dave Matthews, look going here. Well, drinking at his crypt. Every time we pass, his ghost will take a hit. Green woods to the aft of us and white stones to the fore. We always bring an extra beer to feed the Commodore. We always bring an extra beer to feed the Commodore. In all of Springsteen's songs, talk of Gibson's passion and all the ancient wrongs. Green woods to the aft of us and white stones to the fore. We always bring an extra beer to feed the Commodore. Lover down to join us at the crypt. When I passed the joint, she did not take a hit. Green woods to the aft of us and white stones to the fore. I took an extra drag, my lover sang this song. Well, I took an extra drag, my lover sang this song.
I find no light in the lyric of the clock. Once I cross the kill, I ain't ever coming back. The city of New Orleans is just some devil's trick to make you love the Commodore while drinking at his crib. To make you love the Commodore while drinking at his crib. I find no light in the rigid measuring rod. And once I cross the kill, where shall I abide? All of Springsteen songs are just some devil's trick to make you need the Commodore while drinking at his crib. To make you need the Commodore while drinking at his crib.
Some light in the lyric of the cross.
If you find a lyric, it just ain't the cross. Your heroic savior is just some devil's trick to make you love the Commodore while drinking at his crypt. To make you love the Commodore while drinking at his crypt.
We all love the Commodore while drinking at his crypt. For every 5 we drink, his ghost will take the 6th. Greenwoods to the afterlife and white stones to the 4th. We always bring an extra beer to feed the Commodore. We always bring an extra beer to feed the Commodore.
Always bring an extra beer to feed the Commodore.
John Berger. Charles and Sarah, you got a sign? Sarah.
Sarah.
Sarah. Sign the guitar. That's the rule.
If you meet the Buddha, on the road, shake his hand. For me, if you meet the Buddha on the road, if you see him coming by the way, if you note his gait before you know his face, if you know his train was due by 3, be sure to run ahead. Be sure to grab his bags. Be sure to offer him my greetings. If you meet the Buddha on the road, tell him this from me. I dig the ancients, babe. I think the East is cool. I think he has a lot to offer. I think that we should seek for common ground. I think it's shameful. Others don't feel quite the same. And the page is not moving. Why are you doing this to me? And if you meet the Buddha on the road, be sure to make the requisite distinctions, explaining my position carefully. Give him a day. Give him 2 if necessary. Leave some literature lying around. Be still and listen. Listen for your chance, a chance to drop the word, a chance to drop the hint, a chance to make our mark. If you meet the Buddha on the road, write a kind of ironic sort of poem about the urge of Christians to proselytize. Be sure to mention all of their silly little tricks. Make reference to their strange election network. Reveal their underlying fear of pride. Make everyone laugh at them. Impress your friends. Impress your friends with tolerance. Impress your friends with words of universal love. Impress your friends into your own private army. Give them a knowing twinkle with your eye. And a line like this, and a clever line like this, and a stanza much like this, with hints of redoubling, the infinite, vivid, self-conscious regression to show them your self-deprecation, and deprecate that as well. If you meet the Buddha, do not offer the answer to a single unasked question. Tell him what you've done, tell him what you know, tell him your very deepest thoughts, but do not tell the Buddha on that road just who you really are. I mean, you could, but then you'd have to kill him.
Next is Dan Costello. I'd just like to share this with you guys. This is their original artwork for the album. Woo! My nephew Tom Crosby did it. He's sitting right there.
Yeah!
Woo! If you'd like to take a closer look after the show, see Tom. All right. It's not computer generated, it's real.
We were just bemoaning having to figure out how to fit all of the lyrics to one J.J. Hayes song on one sheet of printer paper. But I think we're doing okay. He's got a lot of words, but it's great. I'm Dan, and I saw J.J. do this song the first time at the Bushwick Book Club, which we do sometimes write songs about a book, a bunch of songwriters writing songs about books. Rachel and I do it a lot. JJ did that one. I don't know. Did you do any others besides that one?
I did a Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones one as well. But the book this time was the Keith Richards memoir. Now, the longest standing memory of that book for me is this song. And because I wasn't quite finished with the book, I proceeded to read the rest of it after the night and had the distinct privilege of imagining Keith Richards talking to me through the body of J.J. Hayes. Someday we're gonna get him kooky enough that he's gonna do the accent, and all of us will be a bit better. This is called "The Woods by the Thames." It's by one J.J. Hayes. So go down to the woods by the Thames. I made my shelter, no one gave me shelter. You must take shelter from those who give you shelter. Life comes down to whiskey and the pillbox, whiskey and the pillbox, whiskey and the pillbox, and the sounds of children playing in the distance. I see Arkansas highways and pure pharmaceuticals. One child is dying as one watches over him. Networks of lawyers, thousands of women who tear at your flesh like bottles of paraffin. Thoughts of your mother sing Malagueña here at the end of your life. Comes down to madmen and deserters, tramps and used rubbers, magazine pinups, and the sounds of children approaching from the distance. I see the deal at the crossroads, it's got to get bigger. Arenas to coastlines, the general's lover, a pineapple heiress, a red mess descending like blood from your forehead. A glittering dance was the bus driver's daughter, bringing you gifts from God for the rest of your life. Set down in the woods by the Thames, and in my final vision, in my final vision, the life of a kid who saw my rotting corpse and ran.
Next up, Blurple.
Hello. Hey guys. We're Blurple. That's blue and purple together. Yeah. We're so happy to be a part of this situation. It's such a great situation to be a part of. Sorry we couldn't get here sooner. Staten Island jobs. J.J. Hayes is great. I have this weird vision of like if J.J. Hayes was on his way to heaven and he's like climbing the stairs and then there's a gate, just like whatever, I don't know, and like God is like, what do you have to say for yourself? And then he whips out like, there's a whole tribute album of my music, so okay, all is forgotten. You're wonderful. And so we covered this song, and we didn't plan on playing it live ever. That's why we're going to perform it. Yeah.
earthly life. Well, God had yet to strike him down for his most heinous crimes.
And God had yet to end his living in our times.
But the judge and the jury
had
both say they agree that finally what did it was a tiny bit of me.
What?
Come on, all you students, and get yourselves degrees.
Don't worry about the future, you'll have a job someday.
And if you try to work real hard and earn your weekly pay, you too can help to kill the likes of Timothy McVeigh. Hey. Oh, death is sure as certain as the taxes that we pay.
And April 15th, her is gone at the end of May, man.
And when the final payment comes, at least we all could say we paved the way before us with the Timothy McVeigh. Piece of you will flow in future Tim McVeighs.
Piece of you don't know the inside of his veins.
A little legal labor,
A bit of mental strife. A piece of you don't help me in the good old earthly life.
Well, I'm not sure how I'm supposed to follow that. I'm Brian Fitzsuza. This is Artemis of the Ephesians. The first time I heard this song, Charles Mansfield got us a gig at Sheepshead Bay at a yacht club. Rebecca Satellite was there, Charles was there, Ray Von Brown. Was Ray Brown there? Was Bo, were you there?
We tried to go to Ray's afterwards.
Oh yeah, we did go to Ray's. We climbed all the way up the stairs because I still had his keys because I was watching his dog and knocked on his door, but he didn't answer. But it was funny because that yacht club crowd was pretty much like a 65 plus crowd and then maybe like a 7 and under crowd. So it wasn't totally the target audience. And I remember when, I don't think you'll hear this song tonight because Rachel isn't here, but the song where JJ pretty much posits that the word fuck is used too much in popular music and it really undermines your argument. It's a really great song. And so we started singing that song and I just remember a woman running out being like, stop, stop, there are children here. And then all the old people were like, no, we love it, shut up. So that was a lot of fun. And that's the first time that I really heard this song. And yeah, fuck the kids. So this is our Artemis of the Ephesians.
Not literally.
Yeah. Careful. Stretch marks on your breasts shine like ice, and diamonds in the hair between your legs is a black behind the stars at night. But I wanna lay my ear against a wall of space and time, and what I hope to hear, well, I don't know, but that's my plight, because you were always there. In labyrinthine crowded castles, and you were always there, riding the waves of retreat house dreams, and rising to my arms from the ocean foam near the path of martyrs. You were always there. Now misread poetic portents, and now I find you here in every song by Leonard Cohen, from Suzanne to Mary Ann, to running so fast in my secret life that I wanna lay my ear against the walls of space and time, and what I hope to hear, well, I don't know, but that's my play, because you were always there beneath stone arches and holy gardens, and you were always there beneath the portraits of lovers kissing, rising to my arms from the ocean foam near the path of martyrs. Go Gatsby-like, let no earthly currents bear me. Oh, I bid you to leave my dreams and then half hope that you don't hear me, 'cause I wanna lay my ear against the wall of space and time, and what I hope to hear, well, I don't know, but that's my play, because you were always there in labyrinthine crowded castles, and you were always there rising in the waves of retreat house dreams, rising to my arms from the ocean foam near the path of martyrs. Thank you, JJ.
Do a lot of showing us tonight. Oh, yeah. Sonia. Be careful with this wire. First ever.
I'm Sonia Grotman. This is Mechanical Camo and Instrumental.
Woo!
Sign the guitar.
Luke Kelly.
Luke Kelly. Sonia, sign guitar.
Hey, you guys ever heard this J.J. Hayes character?
Weirdo.
I agree. Time and it ain't forever, it just lasts a little longer. Like the skin that's on my finger, it was destined for the dust. Everything in life is a gift or a rental. When the prom is over, you must return the tux. And all my angry, evil thoughts are pointed at the TV. I'll eat fine cake with Oprah in the deserts of Sudan. With Lagos in Iraq, I think I'll switch myself plan. Shall I jerk off in the shower? 'Cause a man is just a man. Oh, the Christian right is just a moral relativity. I think the whole damn thing is just a nihilistic scam. My friends all say that they jerk off in the shower. Should I jerk off in the shower? 'Cause a man is just a man. Homeless in the rain, they sent me off to Rikers. If I did that at the office, don't you know that I'd get canned? My friends all jerk off in the shower. Shall I jerk off in the shower? 'Cause a man is just a man. Pointed at the TV. I'll drink fine cake with Oprah in the deserts of Sudan. Pale legs in Iraq, I think I'll switch myself. Should I jerk off in the shower? 'Cause a man is just a man. Diamond ain't forever, it just lasts a little longer. Like the skin that's on my fingers, it was destined for the dust. Everything in life is a gift or a rental. Shall I jerk off in the shower? 'Cause a man is just a man.
There's another something else up there.
We're gonna use two.
Okay, no problem. It's muted.
And the power switch is right there.
Two more. Is there a music stand?
Is there?
Is it mine?
Yeah, they're in that corner.
No, I don't think so. Yeah, this yeah. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
You're Brian.
I didn't know about your night here, but I was just walking by.
The picture is fantastic because one of them.
I was just saying, JJ, I didn't know about your night here, but I was just walking by.
Oh, it's like the mini.
Yeah, right. Not a mini jack, not like a headphone jack, but like a. Oh no, it works. Sweet, no, it fits. Never mind, no problem. All right, getting there. Now we plug those two in. Winning. Can I just see the picture? Okay, now I'm in the chair. And a mic.
So nice deal with the orange and the black.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, there's that for sure, yeah. I'm sorry? I've been good. I've been in Europe.
I think you
traveled
need a chair there, and just want to sit on that. You don't need to know or care what parts on it. I'll show you how.
Oh, I'm glad you showed
It's
me.
Yeah. No, it's a crazy army board. No. This, you gotta do these. This is what I want you to do. I have no sound.
Hold on 1 second. I gotta get back to
See, these are mine. So these are like 64 initially covered. And everyone you touch does a crazy other thing. Feedback. Okay? So here's what I want you to do. Do it E minor. And then just go crazy. Okay? And every so often you can just keep doing E minor. Got it. And don't touch any of these things and don't touch this mountain. Can I, where can I sit that I need a light? Little light. My music. Yeah. And maybe, yeah. She doesn't need lyrics. He's playing solo, basically. Yeah. Okay. I'm almost. What is happening here? Hold on. Almost ready. Is there any light I can get from behind on this? I'm gonna turn a little sideways just so I can see what I'm doing. Alrighty then. I came to this project very late, and I was so flattered to be asked, and just like was just just made my freaking week, month, year to be on this project, and I'm so grateful to Bo and Ray for inviting me, and for JJ for writing the songs. Thank you, JJ. This is a great freaking song. I love it. I love it. Okay, all right. Here we go. It's called Tape. I think one of the words is still wrong, but I'll check with you after that. I know one of them I fixed, but the other one I think is still wrong.
Interpretation.
Yeah, okay. Oh, the tape on Annie's window looks so graduates in pink. Blue mortarboards flying towards the horizon. Oh, no. And I'm staring at the ceiling, and the world is ripping sideways. There's nothing I can say that even points to this feeling. When she walks to the window and she walks to the kitchen, she twists and then goes straight on a random Monday morning. Oh, no. Oh, no. Congratulates, encapsulates. You must heed my warning, or they'll take you to a window and tell you you are flying. If you must go along with another wisp in silence, well, there's nothing I can say that even points to this ruin. When she moves through the room and she moves to the kitchen, she sways her hips just slightly, and everybody's dancing. I warned you it was going to be 5 minutes of setup for a 2-minute song.
Sign the guitar.
Did you have a backup on that on the album?
I did not. I played everything myself.
Just like that?
I
Was it
played
like
2
two
tracks of
lines?
omnichord,
Okay.
2 tracks of portichord, and this guy.
Was it like
And
that?
sang everything. This is the
Background
folk
like
tech. Yeah, this is a folk tech modified omnichord. Basically, they took this guy, which is an electronic auto harp, and put 64 copper touch points on it, which make it do the crazy feedback and just go nuts. Because these are in addition to the regular strum plate that picks up the vibrations with your fingers, and they warp and transform the sound in like crazy ways.
So you do something simple and it comes out crazy like that?
Yes. Well, I just played with it. I didn't even know what I was doing when I did it on the record. Even I just fooled around and just touched all different things like he was doing. That's why it's great. You can't really mess it up. However you play it, it comes out sounding cool.
Brooks,
What?
sign the guitar.
Oh, I'm so sorry. What am I doing?
Sign the guitar.
Oh yeah, sign the guitar.
Nice. We need like a BB
I can't have to print my name underneath because my signature is illegible. You'll be like, who the hell is that? Some random guy.
So we'll know it's you, the one we can't read.
No, you'll be like, what? Like, that's not a signature. I've had people be like, that's not your signature. I'm like, yeah, it is.
Ben Pagano.
Hello, hello.
Hello.
JJ Hayes is one of the best human beings to ever exist.
Oh, he's the son of a bitch.
That bastard.
He owes me $5.
I've been traveling on hard roads, oh Lord, don't you know? I've been hitting the soft sand when the going gets real slow. I've got blisters on my feet, but the evening air is sweet when the sun sets behind them distant hills. So it's thank you for the hard road and thank you for the sand. Thank you for the blisters and the sun, the wind, the land. 'Cause if each and everybody could get a kiss like this, maybe they'd take the hard road too. I've been sailing in hard winds, oh Lord, don't you know? I've been hitting them dead calms when the going gets real slow. Oh, my hands are cold and wet, but the evening stars come out when the sun sets behind them distant hills. So yes, thank you for the hard winds and thank you for the calm. Thank you for the cold and wet, the sea, the sky, the stars. And if each and everybody could get a kiss like this, maybe they'd take the hard road too. I've been living the soft life, oh Lord, don't you know? And I've been hitting the women and booze when the going gets real slow. There's a hole in my soul, it's times it almost heals. The sun sets behind them distant hills. So it's thank you for the soft life, the women and the booze, for the hole in my soul and all I've got to lose. 'Cause if you are promising an endless kiss like